Well, 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 look who decided to show up on New Year's Eve. That's right, my zillions. It's the DX Soul of CHOGOKIN Mechagodzilla 1974. Are you kidding me? Today, of all days, it decided to show up. This wasn't even supposed to get here originally till next week, according to DHL and Hobby Link Japan, which is where I got it from. And oh my gosh, this thing is expensive. But I wanted to have it as soon as possible. This was, one of my most anticipated figures of 2024. But it was always going to be one of those nebulous December releases that I have been talking about. If you've been watching my channel for a bit, I talked about it during the Best of the Year last year, and I talked about it in my primer for the Best of the Year coming out tomorrow night. So for those that don't know what that means, I'm going to explain it to you because it needs to be explained, because you're not going to see this on my Best of the Year list, because I am not going to be able to review this. I'm only going to be unboxing. This is a very nice box, by the way. This is not something you rush in to review. You got to learn the figure. It's a Soul of CHOGOKIN. It is a DX Soul of CHOGOKIN. This is not a run-of-the-mill SH Monster Arts or the like type figure. It's not something you could just open, bust out, play a little bit with, and put it in front of camera for a review. No, you get to learn all the ins and outs of how a CHOGOKIN works. And this is just kind of like, hey, you're getting this figure, make sure you understand what you're getting into. You're not getting an X Plus that has no articulation. You're not getting a SH Monster Arts, which has a ton of articulation, but you are getting a very expensive gimmick figure. DX Soul of CHOGOKIN is their higher end line, and Soul of CHOGOKIN on its own is a pretty high end line. You put a DX in front of it, it's even more, because it's lights, it sounds, all of that on top of the standard Soul of CHOGOKIN, goodness. I do have a little nick in my box. That is unfortunate. But yeah, understand that this is not the same as a regular figure, and do not treat it the same way. So this is the box. This is my preamble. Let's open the box and unbox this thing and get my thoughts out on the unboxing only. See my initial thoughts. It's not a review. We will wait a few days to, inspect it, look at it, and do the review proper on this guy. And it will be a 2025 release for me personally, because I am so adamant about what I do here in terms of Best of the Year categories and criteria, I should say. Alright, so yeah, go check out that video if you haven't on how I come up with this stuff. But this no longer is qualified because I cannot review it in time. Alright, so now that we've cut the tape on this guy, and this is actually the front of the box. See the 70th anniversary logo there in, metallic. This is actually the front. It's weird because it's the shorter side. It's long on the sides, but I thought it was the other way around, but no. And then when you get into these boxes, here's what you got. You got styrofoam, which is gonna house the figure itself, and then you want to pull it out from probably the bottom here. And then you got more stuff on there. So let's get rid of the box for now. And we're gonna push this guy back. And you always get styrofoam with the Soul CHOGOKIN stuff. It's classic. It is what it is. That's how they do it. So what we have here is tail and head for flying mode, and the base. So you got the base here, just in plastic, and you got another piece of base here, and then you got something, I guess, for that. You got the tail for flying mode. You got the head here. Oh, as you can see, looks like, I think you get add batteries there. So here's what the head looks like. Looks a little squished, but that's how his head looks when flying mode. It's pretty accurate, I think. Again, not a review, because I don't like that this part here is lifted up a little bit. That's like bothering me, because that means the figure was probably bashing around a little bit. I mean, the cover is still on, but this tape all around it, but I do not like that. That wasn't placed quite right. So, also, if you saw my organizing ultrazillatoys, I am in my new review spot. It's not 100% complete. Haven't gotten to that point yet, but this guy came in and I was like, well, I at least gotta end the year with unboxing this guy. You know, like, I was gonna do a different video for tonight, but I mean, look, when you get something like this, you want to check it out yourself. So there was always gonna be an unboxing here, and you know, I had to do it like this. So I'm gonna move this guy up like this. Oh, he's just gonna fall out, isn't he? Alright, so maybe I shouldn't have done that. Let's take that out. This is how he comes. Got some wrapping around the bottom. Oh my gosh, there is so much diecast in this. I could already feel it. Holy cow. Holy cow. Holy cow. Wow. Lots to digest here. His head is very loose. Oh, okay. That's because it's not popped in all the way. Whew! It was scary for a moment. Oh my god. You can't even understand. Again. This is not your run-of-the-mill figure. This is gonna shock anyone who thinks, you know... I'm talking about... It's not gonna shock robot collectors, because... like, the DX robot collectors... This is what they live for. Like Solo CHOGOKIN and DX. This is actually my first DX. I've never got one. They've always been too expensive. This one they did make a little bit shorter than some of the other DX stuff. There's a hair back here stuck. That's great. And that's what you want to see out of your expensive figure, is a hair stuck. We'll figure that out later. But whew, this is so heavy. It's insane. So he's gonna lean back a little bit. Let's get this out of the way. There's nothing else in it. It's just deep for his tail. So, which goes straight back. As you can see, there's no articulation in it. This looks pretty incredible, looks-wise. I have no idea yet. Again, I'm gonna take it super slow with this. One, it's ridiculously expensive. And two, you know, I want to learn all the ins and outs of this figure first. So yeah, this is incredible looking. Was there no directions? There's usually a booklet that comes with these things. I didn't get a booklet, unless I missed it. I might have missed it. No booklet here. And no booklet in the box. Well, that's interesting. Did I put everything on the side that you need to know? Or did I just get screwed somehow? I'll figure that part out afterwards. But there should have been a booklet. That's for sure. There's usually a booklet with these things. The fact that there isn't one has me a little bit perturbed. But yeah, holy cow. This looks incredible. Oh my god. This looks insane. Yeah. I'll tell you this right now. I mean, I'm not including it on my best of the year because I can't get the review done. And, you know, there's so many things that can happen and I could discover within a review that I do not like about a figure, but first impressions alone, this would be the best of the year. I mean, like, how can it not? Like, this, you know, I mean, I'll just tell you that there's gonna be a lot of things that come out next year. This is gonna be the first thing reviewed in the new year, and it's gonna be hard to top, I think. Although he doesn't stand quite good, I'll tell you that much, not on his own at least. So that in itself is a little bit interesting. Not sure how much I like that, because his tail obviously doesn't go all the way to the bottom. So, but he's a big guy. This is a really big figure. It's a really heavy figure. There's a ton of die cast, and it just looks absolutely stunning. Yeah, again, not a review, but your first look here on the channel. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving the space titanium look. That's like the blues and the rust colors. Everything is looking pretty fabulous to me. You know, you have the eyes there that are gonna light up at some point. You do have this hair that I have to get out of there in the back, but yeah, I'm digging this, guys. There's a lot of silver and gold in this figure. Tremendous, tremendous. Yeah, I gotta figure out what happened with my book, if there was a book. I guess I'll check out a Japanese review or so to see that, but it might, maybe it didn't. They've been doing directions less, but something like this, I would think like a full booklet, especially a 50th anniversary thing. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. I don't even know how to open this. See, yeah, this should be a booklet. Anywho, there wasn't. But maybe there's a QR code that I missed. It looks incredible. I mean, there's no doubt about it. It looks incredible. It's gonna take me a few days to, you know, I still gotta film my best of the year. Yes, I still gotta film it, but I'm not gonna be able to get this guy's review done, and that's a major thing. But it came out at the end of the year. It came out in December. That's why I have Nebulous December, because December releases, and if you don't know what that meant, was it could go either way. You could release it, you know, you could include it one year or the other, just because of how things come in and when you get them. And since it's like so tied to how I review things, this is not something I can include at this point, unless I did a review today, and I don't want to rush this. I don't have a lot of time to be in the studio today. It's New Year's Eve, so you could, you know, guess that this is just not a good day for it. But I definitely wanted to show you guys what I got here. It is awesome. It is going to be the first review I do this year. Give me a few days and you'll see it fully more. We'll explore the articulation, we'll explore the gimmicks. But for now, it is absolutely stunning. It's gorgeous, and like I said, on its own, without anything, if it wasn't the best of the year, it's like 1 or 2. But I think it would have been best of the year 2024. It just came just 1 day earlier, and like I thought it was going to, because I got a ship notification on Friday and it just never left. So took a few days, but you know, had it gotten here yesterday, I could have done the unboxing, had a full other day to work on a review. Alas, this is how things happen. It's not a big deal, and there you go. Hope you dug this unboxing, my final video of 2024. You know, stay tuned for the best of 2024 coming up tomorrow night. Come on back, join me in what should be a premiere of my best of. Let's chat a little bit to start the new year and see what was the best of 2024. And then we will be reviewing this guy couple of days later, and we'll start off 2025 right. So till next time, hold the phone, it's here. I somehow missed it in the box. It was like sealed to the back of the box. Yeah, like vacuum sealed, like to the side. So yeah, there is a booklet. We can look at the booklet real quick. Yeah. Whew. There we go. Booklet. That's something I did want to look at here. Check it out. Check it out. Lots of cool things here to look at, to figure out. We shall do all of that. I am very, very happy that this is here. Alright, there we go. Now we're good. Alright, guys, you guys have yourself a happy new year. If you're new to the channel, I didn't get to say this before, why don't you go ahead and sub yourself for daily content, and let me help you diversify your collection. Till next year, peace out, peeps.